Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I'm so damn excited. We had a 7-day winning streak already. We've been slamming the books. Plays have been hitting. We've been winning money. And I'm pretty much done testing with my batter props. I'm going to tell you guys right here. I got 3 batter props that I'm going to share with you. I also have some unders that I want you to take a look at. I'm going to actually go through the video and show you exactly what I look at for these unders on the batter props. Also, I'm going to hook you guys up with an NBA play that's very strong. Stay tuned for that. If you guys like this sort of information, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to hook you guys up, man. Stick around. So really quickly, I'm just going to talk about what happened yesterday. Check this out. The Diamondbacks, they won 6-4. These are the type of unders that I'm talking about. You can see right here, I had MJ Melendez and Michael Taylor on the under RBIs. I'm going to hook you guys up with these as well. I have about 8 of them open on my tabs right now, but I'm going to go through exactly how I pick and choose. So I actually haven't put my bets down on these, but just bear with me so you can see what I look at. And then also I'm going to hook you guys up with 3 batter props for 1 hit, $50 right here. And then it says to win 37. However, I only won 15. So the reason that is that they only paid me out for this guy right here, Michael Taylor, minus 320. This guy did not end up playing. I ended up only getting paid out for the minus 320 right here. So make sure your book doesn't actually take you as a loss, but more as a void. So it's pretty sure. I had one person reach out to me on Discord. He said that his book actually took it as a loss, but then he later figured that it wasn't that. So just make sure your book does not take this as a loss if the batter does not bat. Here's the 3 batters that I showed yesterday. You can see I'm still testing things. If you go back to my other videos, I explained that I'm not going to get all into it, but the only reason I threw $5 in here is because I was testing it. But you can see Luis Rengifo, Bobby Witt Jr., and Xavier Edwards. All 3 of them got 1 hit. So again, guys, we're on a 7-day winning streak. Please do not snooze on this section here. Make sure you subscribe. And then after that, click on the link in the description or go to beastsportspicks.com. Scroll down to where it says free picks. Also, you can click on right here where it says get my free picks now, and that'll get you alerted on your phone and your email whenever we post free picks. Also, if you scroll down, you're going to click on Discord. That's the best value we have so far. We do have some VIP passes if you just don't want to deal with all the information and you just want the straight up plays. VIP is for you. But if you want to chit chat and cross reference your plays and stuff like that, the Discord is for you. All right, so the first guy I'm looking at right here, I've already done the research. This guy's actually supposed to get 2 hits today. You can see on a lot of games he's gotten 2 hits, but today we only want him to get 1 hit. So you can see right there, we did an alternate line of over 1 hit. Pretty much this dude is solid, 100% hit rate in the last 10 games. You can see he sees the plate appearance at least 5 times per game. And whenever he's faced this pitcher, C. Rea, he's getting an average of 2 hits. So overall average is .400. That's an excellent average for a batter. I'm not going to get into all these details here, but you can do the research yourself if you wanted to. Go to the link in the description and click on Outlier. You'll see the information I'm looking at myself right here. So anyways, the first guy we're going with is Corbin Carroll to get 1 hit. The second guy we're looking at is Francisco Lindor from the Mets. You can see he does get 3 hits here, 2 hits here, 3 hits here, and then 90% hit rate to get 1 hit. We don't care about the 2 3s and whatever. We just care for him to get 1 hit. You can see right here he's averaging plate appearance between 4 and 5 times per game. Now, another strong indication here is that whenever Lindor faces Mikolas, he's faced him 18 different times, and he's gotten 7 complete hits. So that's an average of 4.12. This guy, Francisco Lindor, this dude should be able to get 1 hit today easily. So the third guy we're going to look at is Jarren Duran. This dude is a little less solid. Right here you can see he's got 80% hit rate, and there was 2 games where he didn't get a hit. And then his plate appearances are between 4 and 5. He is the second batter on the Boston Red Sox. And then right here, this is the best part, is that he's faced this pitcher 3 times and he's gotten 1 hit. That's an average of .500. So again, guys, I just hooked you up with 3 batters. These guys are going to be very expensive to get 1 hit. So you can either parlay them together or use them on another slip that you're looking at. Otherwise, what I'm doing is I'm actually just paying the juice just to track everything. So either way, you can get the information. You can do them either as a 2-leg parlay or a 3-leg parlay, whatever you want to do. I normally also stay away from 3 legs, but these guys are solid to get 1 hit. So you can mix and match them with whatever you want. Make sure you don't snooze on the link in the description, guys. Make sure you subscribe. 70% of the people that watch these videos think they're subscribed, but they're actually not. So click on the subscribe button. Also click on the link in the description or go to B Sports Picks. Click on get my free picks now. All right, I'm gonna hook you guys up with the NBA play that I really like. I actually love this play. And then the only situation is that Morant might not play. That's the only situation there. And another problem is that the Grizzlies are the only ones that I've seen get away with this. But today they actually do have him as marked as questionable for Morant, because sometimes they don't even list him as questionable and then he doesn't play. But because it is an important game, he does have an ankle injury and he didn't practice on Thursday. However, I do believe that he should be playing because this game is so important. However, if he does not play, then this is going to affect the game dramatically. Just real quick, guys, you can see I have a bunch of data right here. I'm not going to touch this game, which is the Heat and the Hawks. There's too many question marks. There's too many indications for me to just stay away. So I'm going to skip that game. Here's the Mavericks versus the Grizzlies. I'm just going to quickly go over this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I will tell you exactly what I'm going with at the end of this. So there's a lot of strong indications here. You can see I have a bunch of research right here. I'm not going to go into all the details. Like I said, I'm also going to show you some batters. So I'm not going to go into every single one of these details. I will tell you that I do love the Grizzlies in this position. However, Morant is questionable. So that's the only issue right there. If he does not play, there's going to be a significant impact on this play. The only other issue as well is that the Mavericks do have Anthony Davis as questionable. So if he doesn't play, then it's going to flip-flop the other way. So this is going to get very more expensive if Anthony Davis does not play. Another very important thing to look at right here is that the projected score is the Grizzlies to win by 4 points. However, the line is at -6. Now check this out. The Dallas Mavericks are 8-19, 29% in their last 27 games on the road. Again, they're only hitting at a 29% hit rate when they're on the road. The projected score right here, you can see the Grizzlies are supposed to win by 4 points, but the line is all the way at -6. The only other issue as well is that the Grizzlies don't cover spreads. You can see they only cover spreads 3 of the last 5 games. However, the Mavericks don't cover spreads either. They only cover the spreads twice in the last 5 games. Because of those reasons that I just said, I actually looked and did the research. When the Grizzlies win, how much do they win by? When the Dallas wins, or whatever, whenever they lose, how much do they cover the spreads? And I did all that research, and I ended up going with the Grizzlies at a -3.5. And I did my research on what they cover, so I did a -3.5. So now right here, what I'm doing is I'm actually searching for the best odds on the different books for the -3.5. And you can see I have FanDuel, so I was able to -156. If you don't have great odds, you can go to the link in the description and click on Dabble, and you type in the word Beast Sports. They have alternate lines as well, and they hook you up for $25 for free. You don't even need a credit card. You just go to the link in the description, click on Dabble, sign up now, and then put in the word Beast Sports, and they're gonna hook you up with $25. So here's my play, guys. Grizzlies -3.5. I got them at a -156 inside of FanDuel. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to hook up right now. I'm going to look through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 batters on the under RBIs. I have to make this very important. These are not one hits. These are not one runs. These are under RBIs. So it has to be very specific. I've been talking about this for about 3 to 4 days. And these plays right here on the under RBIs have been at about an 80 or 90% hit rate. The odds are very expensive, but I'm doing 2-leg parlays. And even though that they're very expensive, they're hitting such a high rate that it's still profitable. So pay attention to this. I'm going to tell you exactly who I'm going to skip and why, and who I'm going to go with. If you love this sort of information I'm hooking you guys up with, make sure you comment, make sure you like. Also share this with other people that love this sort of information. All right, so the first guy is Max Muncy. You can see he's with the Dodgers. One of the situations I'll tell you straight up right away is that the Dodgers do get a lot of hits, so that's a problem. Number 2, this guy does have 1 RBI in the last 10 games. So he's hitting at a 90% hit rate. Another situation here, he is the 9th batter. However, he does go up to bat 4 times. And the only reason that happens, again, is because the Dodgers get a lot of hits. So I'm already not liking this. However, let me just keep going. So he's failed to exceed this line 13 times. So again, we're looking on the under. And when it says he's failed to exceed, that means that he's not hitting this line. I do love right here, as you can see, Max Muncy has seen DeGrom 15 different times, and his average is only 0.154. So that is not a lot. This is going to be the main reason I'm going to go with it, because he has faced this pitcher before, and he's not doing good. Even though all these others are not looking so great for this pitcher, the overall picture looks better here with Muncy on the under 1 RBI. All right, next guy is Santiago Espinal from the Reds. Let's go down. He got 2 RBIs already before, so I don't like that. You can see he barely even sees the plate. Most games he only gets the plate 3 times. Sometimes he only did the plate 1 time. So he's averaging about 3 to 4 plate appearances. He's also failed to exceed this 18 of his last 19 games. Now, one thing I do see already that did stand out to me is this WRC plus RBIs. So I don't like this. It's 65 normally, but then when he's facing left-handed pitchers, he's at 124. So this reason it's red is telling you to stay away. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay away from this guy. Now we'll look at Gabriel Moreno from the Diamondbacks. He did get 1 RBI 2 games ago, so I don't like that. You can see he's averaging 3 to 4 plate appearances. He's failed to exceed this line 9 out of the last 10 games, just like I showed you on that graph above. Good thing is that he's faced this pitcher twice and he hasn't gotten a hit. Now this is under 100, so I love this. So I'm going to stick with this guy. Next one is going to be Christian Campbell. I'm going to come right back and show you all the batters again, so you can see which ones I'm going to stick with and which ones I'm leaving out. Next one is Christian Campbell from the Boston Red Sox. Gotten 1 RBI in the last 10 games. His plate appearances are higher because the Reds do get more hits. So Campbell has failed to exceed this 9 of the last 10 games. He's faced this pitcher twice and didn't get a hit. And now you can see this pitcher right here. He has a great ERA even against right-handed batters. So I'm going to stick with this guy. On the under, I'm going to stick with 1 RBI. And again, guys, I'm going to show you the batters. If it's 3 or 5 or whatever it is, I'll show them to you at the end of this. I'm almost done. I got 5 more batters to go through. Dylan Cruz, this guy has hit for us already this season. You can see his line on the under 100% of the time. He's only going up to the plate 3 to 4 times per game. This is what's crazy. Look at this dude. Dylan Cruz failed to exceed 1 RBI, meaning he does not get any RBIs. Not only in the last 10, but in the last 19 games, he has not gotten an RBI. And here it is. I'm going to click on last 20. That goes back all the way to last season. This dude does not get RBIs. 0, 0, 0, 0, all the way across. There's another guy or Tyrone Tyler, I should say. He's only gotten this line 1 time this season. And look how he's very limited on the amount of times he sees the plate, 3 to 4 times overall. This game, he only saw the plate twice. This dude has failed to exceed this 8 out of the last 9 games. All right, so this stands out to me. He's seen this pitcher 10 times and he's got hits. I don't like that. He's actually got 2 RBIs and 1 home run off this dude. So I'm going to skip this batter. All right, I got 3 more to go through, guys, and then I'm going to show you exactly what these batters' names are once again, so you don't have to write any notes. Here's Tyler Wade from the San Diego Padres. Under RBI, 100% hit rate. He only sees the play between 3 and 4 times, sometimes even 2 to 1 time. He's failed to exceed this 13 straight games this season already. All right, one thing I don't like is that you can see his average is 250. Over here, he's actually got a .500. I don't like that. WRC plus is ridiculous. What that means is that if there ever is batters on base, he gets them in 200% of the time. He gets them in, so I'm going to stay away. Also, this is green versus right-handed pitchers. I'm staying away from this. Second to last guy is Nasim Nunez, 90% hit rate. You can see he's gotten this. You can see he did get 2 RBIs 3 games ago. He sees the plate twice. I'm sorry, he's between 3 and 4 times, usually 3 times. 18 out of the last 19 games, he does not get this. Again, I don't like this WRC plus. I'm staying away from this because he did have 2 RBIs and he's over 100. And he's over 100 WRC plus. Anyways, the last guy here is Victor Scott. He did get 2 RBIs about 7 games to play very limited times, 3 to 4 times per game. He's failed to exceed this 6 of the last 7 games on the road. And his WRC plus is a little less than 100. So I like this. One thing I don't like is that this Peterson, he drops off when he's facing left-handed batters, but that's not going to dissuade me because everything else matches. All right, guys, I'm going to make this very clear. These 5 batters, I'm going to repeat them again one more time. I'm not going to go through all the details anymore. I'm just going to give you the names and the teams that they play for. It's going to be under 1 RBI. You can mix and match these again. You can mix and match them with the other batters, whatever you want to do. These are very expensive plays because they hit at such a high rate. So the first one is Max Muncy from the Dodgers, under 1 RBI. Second one is Gabriel Moreno from the Arizona Diamondbacks, under 1 RBI. Third one is Christian Campbell from the Boston Red Sox, under 1 RBI. Dylan Cruz from the Washington Nationals, under 1 RBI. Victor Scott II from the Cardinals, under 1 RBI. If you guys love this sort of information, please make sure you drop a comment. Let me know if you like this. If you want me to just do less of an analysis, whatever you will need. If you guys want, I want to hear from you. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, share this with other people, and most importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe. We're on a 7-day winning streak. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep making some money.